Yeah, good morning, my people. Good morning, everyone. Quick one. A friend of mine, my childhood friend, sent me a message recently and then asked me um a question. It was like, let me what the if you observe, there's a lot of divorce, single mom, all this kind of stuff that's going on around the world. Everybody's getting divorced. Now, what's your opinion about all this kind of stuff? So I pondered on it. I was like, okay, that's true. I've seen some different kind of videos on internet about this got divorced, this baby mama, this that, and I have some few friends as well that are facing that same challenge. So I was like, okay, that's a very good one. So I called him back. So now I just like, let me just make a quick video because I was so disturbed in my mind about all this kind of thing. Actually, from before my friend called me, I've already had I've already had this inching about divorce kind of thing. Do you understand? I've already been concerned, but I was just like, okay. So now that my friend now messaged me to me, that means it's getting close. That means it's coming close to me. You understand what I mean? So I was just like, okay, let me quickly do a video and then put it out there for as my opinion about what's going on all over the world. So first thing I want to talk about is I'm not judging anyone. I'm not trying to say anybody can divorce. Anybody can divorce. It depends on it's an individual. Because I'm not divorced, I'm not trying to judge people that are divorced, or because that's just what I mean. I'm not trying to judge anybody. Just in my thoughts. So first thing I want to say as this is in relationship. When it comes to relationship, I think we got this whole concept of marriage. We misunderstood everything, and then I think we've been programmed by some certain people or by environment. If you ask me about this whole thing, the first thing I'm gonna say is you don't own your wife or your partner. You are not into a relationship to control or to change her. No, you don't change nobody. Then the third one, have you worked on yourself? Frankly speaking, the old this relationship of issue is this: if you as a partner, whether male or female, any partner, if you don't work on yourself, huh, you tend to if you don't work on yourself, you tend to see the fault that is in you. You tend to see it in other people. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. If you don't work enough on yourself, let's imagine someone that has anger. If you don't work more on your anger, or your blabbing, if you are the one kind of one that blab too much, you don't listen. If you don't work on yourself spiritually, physically, mentally, then you start to see what you have in you. You now go to exhibit. Even if your partner is not doing something that make you go angry, but because this anger is already in you, you started to exhibit this kind of thing. Before you know, everything flare up. That's what I was thinking. That's the first thing I thought about. And then the second one is, you own no you own nobody. I mean, you own nobody's life. Your life is your life. Despite the fact that someone comes to your life and say, partner, first and foremost, you are one. I know Bible says two of you shall come together and become one. But then don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. You are one. You have to accept yourself. Accept your fault. Accept your fault. Accept your doing, and then focus more on your own good. Trust me. If you focus more on your own good, on what you appreciate more about yourself, then you tend to attract it from your partner. I don't know. Maybe you understand what I'm trying to say now. You tend to attract that from your partner. But if you don't accept yourself, how do you want to accept somebody else? So that's why any small thing in relationship, somebody want to move out, any small argument, somebody want to move out, trust me, it is not what your partner did or what your fiance did that's making you move on. No, don't get it twisted. It's not because she did wrong. No, it's because you yourself, you dwell more on negative things within you unconsciously. If you dwell more on negative things within you, you find out that you attract more negative things from people, that especially people that, do you know what it means? Do you know what it means that you have a partner and then you guys are vulnerable to each other? Then this person don't see you finish. Like people always say in my country, see you finish, and then you can't add anything to this person. Then the real you, the real you started to attract that person. Before you know, you started to see the fault that is in you. Nobody has a fault. Nobody has a fault. Nobody has a fault in anything. It is what you are saying is the fault. If you have love, for example, now if you dwell more on if you dwell more on love, when I mean dwell more on love, I'm saying, okay, try to love yourself. Even if you do wrong, love yourself. Even if you do something you do wrong, you dwell more on love. Before you know, start to see the love in your partner. That's number one. Number two, I'm not saying your partner will not be faulty or your partner will not be doing wrong. No. When I say look very well. Look very, very well. There will be one or two good things that your partner is doing or your friend is doing. Check. It could be that it cares. It could be that it's loving. It could be even though it's cheating, like we are seeing everybody do right now. Even though it's cheating, if you dwell more, if you look more on the good side of this your partner, if you look more on the good that person has inside of them, trust me, you will see that naturally. It's a natural thing, and you appreciate the good that they're doing, even if it's just take care of the house, even if it's just, oh, my wife knows how to take care of house, or even if it's just oh, my partner knows how to cook very well. If you appreciate that and you dwell more on that, trust me, the good in them will start to come out. So I just feel like that's one of the basic things that always cause quarrel, that always cause misunderstanding, that always cause this up and down, this kind of thing. Because frankly speaking, I am not in supporting of break, separate or break. I don't know, as a person, personally on my own, I just hate seeing women struggling. I don't like it. I just hate seeing women. It's not that I'm perfect. I'm not perfect. My partner is not perfect. But at times I'll just look at all of us are guilty. At times I'll just look at more, be like you just walk out from this thing. But because I've trained myself, I've accepted myself, I don't like seeing myself struggling. So I don't like seeing women struggling. That's why I was like, well, any which way, I'm going to be here. Any bad, any good, I'm going to be here. Make sure I work things together. Make sure I build myself. I train myself. Then naturally, we started to see things started to blend. I don't know, maybe I don't know if I'm making sense. And then my partner asked me, my friend asked me another thing again. What about this cheating stuff? I was just like, well, maybe in my other video, I'll talk more on that cheating aspect. And then maybe if I want to talk about more about the cheating, I would love to do something very, very interesting. I would love to have maybe someone beside me, because talk about it, because my dear, cheating is not something you understand what I mean. So watch out for my next video. I have just a few minutes to finish this video. Watch out. I pray and I hope that every man, every woman will take out time to train yourself, take out time to love yourself. You might say you love yourself. We always say we love ourselves, but there's this program. There is this program that we've been programmed that's working in our head, at the back of our head. So we just acting those things unconsciously. We don't know. So I pray every partner. I pray for good relationship for everyone. I pray for everyone. That's it for now. See me in my next video. Ciao, peace.